The annual Valley Night and Valley Day festivities are in August, but the two sides of our local valley, Cunningham-Sugarloaf Township and Drums-Butler Township, had the chance to get together for a celebration a little early with both of their 10 to 12-year-old Little League All-Star teams in the championship round of the District 18 tournament. It's Valley East at Valley West at Whispering Willows Park in Cunningham. I think it's important that we establish right now that Christopher Kennelly of Valley West is fast. After a single, he takes second base here to get into scoring position in the bottom of the first. Then with two outs, number 2 Derek Raswich comes up with an RBI, and it's 1-0 Valley West after one. To the bottom of the second, where Anthony Macias builds on the Valley West lead with this RBI double. Next up, it's Kennelly, and remember, he's fast. He drives in 2 runs and makes it all the way to third base in just 10 seconds. By my count, he would score on a throwing error, and it's now 5-0 Valley West. Frankie Falabelle limits the damage for Valley East by striking out the next batter looking. In the bottom of the third, Valley West is looking to take complete control, and Nolan Heller comes up with a runner on. Boom! Someone get the kid all the waffles and ice cream and chicken and corn he can eat at Valley Day this year. That's a giant home run for the home team. Up comes Kennelly, and he launches a 3-run home run. That ball went really high. I didn't even get video of it. I think it's in orbit, and our best chance to see it will be when the first photos from the James Webb Space Telescope are released this week. Kennelly was also the starting pitcher, and he takes the mound in the top of the fourth with an 11-0 lead, and he ends the game with a strikeout. This is the 5th straight district championship victory lap for Valley West, and the very, very fast Kennelly and company are in no rush here. They take their time enjoying every moment. Ken Kara here, beautiful setting, Whispering Willows Park, and another District 18 10 to 12-year-old Little League All-Star Championship for the Valley West Little League. I'm here with their manager and head coach, Bob Tranguch, and you said you were with the younger group of All-Stars last year.
Yes.
Coming up with the group, I mean, there's a lot of talent in Valley West Little League. Specifically this group, though, as you watch them, did you think, hey, this could be the next generation? This is another special team?
Last year we found out this team was something special. We won our district here last year as well, and then we made it. We were runner-up in our section. And coming back this year, watching them through the regular season and then in All-Stars day in and day out, they're a talented group, and they make my job easy here.
Can you maybe tell our viewers how much goes into doing this and bringing the talent year in and year out?
Yeah, well, it's an effort by a lot of people. It's coaches, it's our board of directors, it's parents, and number one, it's the kids. We have kids that want to show up day in and day out and play baseball, and we have parents that want to, sacrifice their time and effort to help these kids have the experience that they have, and it's been paying off for us. We have great coaches, we have a great board, we have great kids, and we have great families.
I've been following along in the Standard Speaker, and I saw, Chris Kennelly, who you mentioned, was on the team that went to the state tournament last year here at Valley West. I thought, okay, he has power. I saw that. Pretty good pitcher. I saw him run the base today. I was like, whoa, all right, he's got some speed too.
Yeah, he's from top to bottom, he's a great athlete. He's a stud. He really is, and he comes to every practice. Practices hard, and I'm glad he's on my team. That's all I can say.
How important is that? I mean, first inning in a championship game, get some runs across, and just create something.
That's been our message since our first game. I said we want to come out strong. We want to jump on whoever we're playing and get a lead early. We were a little slower tonight than I wanted to be, but worked in the end for us.
Nolan Heller comes up, right, and hits a home run. It gets the team going, and all of a sudden the end seems like it's in sight. Can you talk about his at-bat?
That was a huge at-bat for us. It was a crucial time. We were starting to really gain momentum. I think there was 2 outs. But he came up, and I could tell off the crack of the bat that it was gone, and I couldn't be more proud of him, man. He comes down here. Again, like every other kid on the team, they work their butts off for us, and that's all I'm asking for. And it was good to see him get one here at home. And, unfortunately for all these kids, it's the last time they're going to play their Little League career on this field.
Did you see the water coming at the end there, or was that a surprise?
No, I should have expected it, but I didn't, and definitely caught me off guard. But I should have known when all the kids were backing away from me. But
Coach, thank you so much for your time. I also talked with 2 of your players as well, Chris Kennelly and Nolan Heller. You were here before, but you get on the mound. There's the big lead. Talk about your mentality going into that last inning, just knowing that you guys have a chance to end it right there.
I was just thinking.
I hope I got a shot at that. What's this group like? I mean, is this kind of what it's like hanging out with them a lot of the time?
They're a very fun team to hang out with. But when we need them, they come in clutch.
Talk about putting pressure on and running the bases. Do you like that part of the game? Do you like causing some trouble out there in the base pad?
Yeah, I definitely like making the other team think twice about what they're trying to do.
How do you do that? Because it's not just as easy. You have to be pretty smart going out there and doing that, right?
Yeah, you gotta be careful what you're doing, but it takes a lot of hard work and practice.
Take me through the at-bat. What did you see and did you know? Were you like, oh yeah, I think that one's gone?
So when I have one strike on me, I just try to get the bat on the ball. And then once I had the bat on the ball, I knew it was gone.
How good does it feel? I mean, you guys all have a lot of talent, but in a championship game like this, how good are you feeling rounded the bases?
I mean, it just felt so good, and I was so pumped.
And how did you improve, or where did you see the change in your game? What's a little bit different from like the beginning of this season to right now with you?
I feel like I'm turning my hips on the ball and just driving it farther than I used to. Like I used to just expect a walk and just hit grounders, really.
It was also an incredible effort by Valley East getting into the championship round, fighting their way through the elimination bracket, and I spoke with their head coach after the game as well, Dave Pedri. Just tell me about your team a little bit and the effort they put into this tournament.
Yeah, couldn't be prouder of our Valley East team. We've won 5 games in 10 days. We lost our first game against Franklin Township, but we rallied. We played great team baseball. Everybody did their job. We made a great run all the way through. Unfortunately, we ran into a very good Valley West team here today. Hats off to them. They made the plays. They pitched great. They hit the ball great. But I couldn't be prouder of our Valley East team. They went after them, and they went after it all the way.
What impressed you with this team? Whether was it the offense, was it defense? What kind of stood out to you with this group?
Well, with our with the Valley East team, it was just our resilience. We were down, for the 36 innings that we played, we were down for almost half of those innings. But we stuck with it. We made the plays. We knocked that ball down. We hit the cut. We did everything we possibly could to get here, and we used everything we possibly could. Unfortunately, we didn't come up on top today, but this team really, really did a great job. I couldn't be proud of the kids from Valley East today.
Who made the catch in center field there? I was kind of lagging on with I had sun in my eyes, but that was a beautiful play.
Yeah, Michael Eckroyd, number 26, our center fielder, has been doing a great job for us. He's an 11-year-old. I mean, of the 13 kids on this team, 4 of them are 11-year-olds. They're going to come back next year, and I can't wait to see where they go.
Next up for Valley West, it's the Section 6 tournament, and a win there puts them back in the state tournament for the 2nd straight year. But for right now in Whispering Willows Park in Cunningham for SSPTV Sports, I'm Ken Cara. Sports on SSPTV News is brought to you by the Lehigh Valley Health Network.